Ho, 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 Merry Christmas! Hey guys, GTGamer here and welcome back to Transport Fever. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a different intro today, being since it is December 26th, 1869. And I've just been looking around. I've been having a nice little ride on the coupling Rhino up here. Just waiting for the money to build up because we was negative about 90 grand. So I've let it run on to 1869, just before 1870. And the reason for that is because if I remember right, we get some new vehicles in 1870. So if I play it, I just thought I'd show you that. So here we go, and there. Yep, looks like we got some new vehicles. Let's slow it down. So you got the La Aubisson and the horse cart. Nothing major, but I just thought I'd show you them. And one big difference I should probably explain before we go. I've installed the 4 times slower mod, so time passes 4 times slower, but we get 1/4 the profits and the cost on each journey. It doesn't affect the speed of the vehicles. Like if it takes 1 month game time to travel from Manhattan to Bronx, it'll still take a month, but we'll just get 1/4 of what we would have got normally when it gets there, and equally the running costs will be 1/4 of what they were. So what are we doing today? Well, originally, because if you remember last time I said I was going to put a line from Bronx to Brooklyn and I only went as far as Manhattan. The only problem is if you look at this land down here, ooh, if I just turn the cam wrong way, still getting used to the controls. Yeah, look, it looks level, but trust me, it really isn't. That's the lowest the camera will go. Like, it's going to cost about over $1 million to put the bridge over there up this hill. So yeah, we're not doing that just yet. That is going to happen, just not yet. So what are we doing today? Well, the coupling Rhino, if you remember, I explained at the beginning of the last episode, or the end even, that I named this coupling Rhino because someone commented on my first video telling me the history of the, basically the local area. And he told me about the Staten Island Ferry, which is world famous, even I've heard of that. And the Staten Island Ferry goes from here on the lower tip of Manhattan, well, the lower tip of lower Manhattan, make that clear, and it ends about here. It just goes across there and back, across there and back, and then it connects by a train from the dock here. We can get rid of this now. Come on, mouse, my mouse is being slow. And it connects by a train to Tot Hill. And I thought, yeah, that sounds awesome. I'd love to put that line in. The only problem is, Tot Hill has a population of 363, which is tiny. The big 4 are these 4 here: Brooklyn, Lower Manhattan, Hoboken, and Jersey City. So there wouldn't be much demand to go back and forth. But what if we put a train line starting, not yet, but we'll build up to this, starting at Bridgewater, goes all the way along the same way as this stagecoach route we got across here. Then at South Shore, it sort of curves round through Tot Hill, through Bayonne, and up to Jersey City, Hoboken, then turns into Manhattan. And I thought that was a really good idea. So what I was considering is put a train station across there ready, and then just put the track for the Staten Island Ferry across to the thing. Just a really short track with 1 train, single track. And I think that's a pretty good idea. The only problem is we've got like 650,000. How much will it cost to put in a boat terminal by here? I don't know, and I'm going to pause it for now. So there's only one way to find out. Let's try. So, is it only middle? I thought they came out the side. Oh well, that's not a problem. So let's put this in, turn it round, which is N or M, either one. Ooh, 240,000. Yeah, we're doing that. We are doing that. And where's the tip? Because this is Staten Island here, this big island. I did Google it to check. I thought it was. I wasn't sure if it was this island here or like one of these little ones over here. I remember thinking it's a pretty big island. It's got to be this one. So, Tot Hill. I'm just thinking on this edge by here. No, boat. If I sound a bit funny today, it's just I got out of a really hot bath and I think I'm dying of like heat stroke or something. And I've got a cramp in my groin, like a muscle thing. I hurt it yesterday playing ice hockey. Just life's a bitch when you marry one, eh? So we want a road. God, this is getting expensive. Do you know, I'm gonna play it. I don't even know why I paused it, if I'm honest. No, you see, why does it do that? Why does it think that curve is acceptable? Who builds roads like that? Like, you'd think by now they would have realised that was an issue and fixed it. No. Right. Come on. Come out straight, damn you. This is the one thing that really annoys me about Transport Fever. This and the performance, which isn't brilliant. Like, I've got a good computer, not the best, but a good computer, and I'm getting, what, 16 frames a second now? But probably, it averages 30 when I'm not recording it, I'd say. Which isn't brilliant, let's be fair. Whoa, why did that suddenly go up in price? That was weird. Okay, let's make a curvy road, I guess. And, come on. Just, yeah, there, 20. See, that's like a fifth the price. And we want a train station. Now, where's this gonna go? Oh, what about this road here? We could take advantage of this road if we take out the. Well, actually no, just relay it completely. So it's straight across here. So we want a city road. I'm thinking. I do say I'm thinking a lot, don't I? Which is weird because I don't think many things through. No, come there. No, not taking a build now. There, £4 grand. Big difference, £150,000 dollar difference. If I say pound, then sorry. I know we're in America, but I've never been to America. I'm so used to saying pound, but it's just this road does not want to go in straight, does it? There, gonna have to do it in sections. That's not even straight, but it'll do. No, Jesus Christ, this game. No, what? Just, oh, for God's sake, this is actually really annoying me a little bit now. There, how hard was that? Like seriously, I know I'm having a rant about something that it just can't hear me, but it really is annoying. This only needs to be 160 for now. So turn it round. Now we want to about. That's pretty much what it was before. Yeah, about that. I don't mind the sharp curve because we're going to be going up through Bayonne, aren't we? Bayonne's quite big. Let's have a look at the populations and the lines for that matter. We're making money on all of them except RP Syracuse, which is only losing 1,000. So I'll live with that. Look at that. We got 3 lines making over 200,000. We're making about $500,000 a year. Let's look at our money. So we've spent 500,000 on new vehicles. And we're -3, so that's about 150,000. What did we make last year? We didn't spend anything, so we made, yeah, 630,000 last year. So yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that. Right, we need a train station up here, don't we? So train, and I just realised the other station's not connected to the bus stop, is it? Neither of them are. No. Should we have a nice scenic route along the river? Yeah, go on. Oh, this road's going to be a bit tricky. Will you? Yeah, 11 grand. That was a city street, but I don't care. I've just given up caring now. I'm just thinking I should have made this multiple track here, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm going to make this a 3... Yeah, 3 or 5, because I probably will run a 4 track through here. Let's see how much it costs to make a 5 track. 200,000. What does it make to make a 3 track? Well, it's only 50 grand difference. You get the extra 2 tracks, but we can't afford it yet. How much did I say? 208,000. Oh, seriously, we're 2 grand short there. Lie. Yeah, I know I just spent all my money, but who cares? I'm having fun. That sore throat I had still hasn't gone away. How much is that? 70 grand? Yeah, we'll take that. Not even going to faff around with that. It's a nice curve. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And we need to connect this to the bus line. which is a small problem because it goes around there. If we just put it across there, it wouldn't, unless we give Tot Hill its own little, yeah, let's do that. Let's just give it a little circle with like two, three vehicles on it. So we'll need a road, bus stop, put it there, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to put the lines in, then buy the vehicles. That'll give us some time to save up the money. Is that bus stop in range? It should be. No, yeah, maybe. I think it is, yeah. Yes, it is. That's alright then. So we got that. Right, we just need to put the lines in now and the trains, and I'm sure you don't want to watch that, so I'll just skip this out. So there we are, guys. There is the world famous Staten Island Ferry. Even I've heard of that. The world famous Staten Island Railroad. Again, I've heard of that. I thought it was a massive railroad across the entire island, but turns out it's not. Unless I completely got the wrong railroad, which is probably likely. And RP Tot Hill, which isn't world famous. And I've just put a depot in by here, so let's use, I was thinking, these Lato Bissons. These are steam powered, built by the French, that Amédée Bollier, maybe. This steam omnibus was able to cover large distances from Le Mans to Paris, for example. 1, come on, 2, 3, was that an autosave? Yes it was. God, we got no money. Okay, set line and RP Tot Hill. So they'll start trolling around collecting passengers for Tot Hill station now. And then we want a train, which we definitely cannot afford right now. Why is that highlighted? Why is Lower Manhattan highlighted? That's weird. Okay. Seriously, why is that highlighted? Have I missed something? I am suspicious of that. 125. Right, how much will a boat cost? Let's put a depot in. Where should we put it? There are a lot of like docks and things around Manhattan, and particularly across here. So let's put the docks there. No, we want depot, don't we? And turn it. God, these are expensive. No, they're not. Let's have it. God, we really have got no money there. Right, how much will this boat cost us? Certainly not 35 grand, I don't think. So, passengers, carries 50. 200,000. I think give it a bit of time, we can buy that. So, let's just wait for a little bit. And while we're waiting, I shall show you the route. So the boat is pretty simple. The boat comes from Lower Manhattan, down here through the Bay of something. I don't even know what that's called. That's the River Hudson up there. I don't know what that's called. The Bay of something, probably. Bay Ridge Bay. That's Bay Ridge, I've just decided. And then the railroad takes it here to here and then back, and the passenger things disperse it. That's the word I was looking for. And one thing I just realised, because I thought this was just more of a novelty to make a bit of money, but this might actually be faster. So if people want to go from like Tot Hill to Manhattan, they might just catch this pink line, the RP Tot Hill, and go straight up on the boat. That might be faster. I don't know. It might be. It might not be. So let's have a look. Did I show you the passenger lines and the? I think I showed you all this just in case I didn't. Here's how much we're making. Look at that. 300,000. Our first line over 300,000. That's the train line up here. I'm happy with that. In fact, we're going to need another train on there pretty soon. We've got enough for the boat, I think. How much was there? 216. Yes, we have. Buy. So this is the Staten Island Ferry. Come on. God, it's being laggy today, isn't it? And I'm not even downloading Grand Theft Auto in the background. Do you see that thing with Grand Theft Auto? Open Full, which is the thing you use to mod Grand Theft Auto, it's had a cease and desist order off Take-Two, Rockstar's parent company. So that might be the end of modding. It won't, people will find ways around it, but it might be, or at least an inconvenience. So what's this? This is going to be SP for ship passenger, and this is just going to be the Staten Island Ferry. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. And we are having a ride on this. That is just a fact. We can close all these now, can't we? Oops, didn't even close that one. Play. And here comes our boat. Here it is. I didn't check the stats on this or anything, like the top speed. Ooh, thank you. Got a little bit of a whistle. Road vehicle 195 has reached its lifetime. Thanks, that's really helpful. We got like hundreds of vehicles. I don't know how many we got, but it's hundreds. But look at this boat. This is really cool. Is that the American, like no, that's not the early American flag. I think it's meant to look reminiscent of the American flag. Riggy. You're not called Riggy. What's that? It's just a thing going down straight through the deck. I can't show you it, can I? Oop, come on. There. You could just see through the bottom of the boat there. Can you? No? Just a reflection. For a second I thought you could see through the bottom of the boat. Right. Problem is, that's not going to work until we get a train, so we need a train pretty bad. Either that or I'm going to have to put in a temporary line. That's a plan. That's a good idea. We just made 100 grand, 0.0 then. I've never seen that before. We're out of money. This is a problem. Yeah, I'm going to put, when we got some money, I'm going to put a bus stop in by here, just as a temporary thing so we can get passengers back and forth. Just, yeah, only need one. And lines, so we want, come on. God, it's been very unresponsive today. Where's RP Tot Hill? There. With 2 lat obisons. I like saying that. I don't know if I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I just like saying it. So after Alexandra Road, it's gonna go to, come on, there. Yep, that's only temporary, mind, just until we can afford the train, which hopefully shouldn't be very long. Hopefully. Let's check our profits. Is there anything that's losing us a huge amount of money? Staten Island Ferry, that's kind of understandable. Well, that is understandable. It's got no one on board yet. Where is it? Has it reached the dock yet? No, it's going all the way down to this dock, because why the hell not? Syracuse, Brooklyn to Syracuse. Why is that losing money? I think there's just not enough vehicles on it. Yeah? I don't know why that's losing money. Let's check that out. Oh, it's coming back. Is it losing us money? Shouldn't be. It might just be because it runs along the same route as the other one, pretty much. It's only 5 grand. I'm not going to worry about that. Might get rid of that actually when we put this line in across here, but again, that is really expensive, like seriously expensive. It's weird, the screen wouldn't move then with the mouse. How big? Just checking everything out, see everything's okay. Look at these trams now, they're starting to spread out. Jeez, it's being really unresponsive. I'm pressing right on the arrows now and it's not moving. There. That's weird. I really don't understand that. Oh well, nothing I can do about it, so... And I don't exactly fancy cancelling the recording, going back to the beginning, restarting the computer, going back to the beginning, re-recording everything. That would just be an absolute word I'm not going to say on camera. Right, it's... God, this boat is slow. Like, seriously, come on. 14 miles per hour, a blistering top speed. Right, 150,000. I'm going to put the depot in for this train ready. Let's just stick it on. Right there. And Braille. Still got that sore throat. I'm really not having a good time recently. It's always constantly ill or something happens. Not getting any hours at work, that's a big one. I've got like 4 hours this week, like seriously, and I only get paid $5.60 an hour. Absolute mick take. 123, 220, and I think it'd just go for a D13 for now. We'll upgrade it when it actually kicks in and starts making money. So 123,000, we can almost afford that. These are 100,000, so let's say we need 500,000 to get a 4-carriage train going. Which, that was quick. Do you know what, at the end of this year, I'm going to pause it because that's when the maintenance costs go out. I'm going to pause it on the 31st and whatever we got, we're going to spend on this train. Come on. Just try speeding it up, you bloody idiot. That, it's been, I missed it. Just because I was moaning. It's been running on like 4 times slower than usual for the past, like, however long we've been recording. What's it now? How long have we been recording? 23 minutes, 47 seconds. Not like I'm keeping count. Right, 400,000, and I'm actually going to freaking pause it this time. 27, 28, 29, 30. What? There was no 31. There were only 30 days in September. Okay, screw it. I'm just going to start buying it now and hope that we can buy all of them by the end of the month. So that, 1, 2, come on, 3. God, the money's rolling in now. How much today? 94. 4. Should we go for 5? Let's go for 5. If we can afford it. If we can afford it by the 31st, we're going to go for 5. No, not happening. Okay, 4 carriages. So you set line all Staten Island Railroad. And we'll have a look at you in a second. But first, you can stop going to whatever this is, New Street. Yeah. So, come on. My mouse isn't doing very good either. I am just full of moaning today, and I just moan. Right, you. Come on. And slow it down. And let's have a ride on train line. I'm going to name this train. I'm going to name it. Look at that is a nice train. Old now compared to modern stuff, but that is nice. This is going to be the Lexi Express. After my niece. I think she'll like that when she's actually old enough to watch TV. Well, YouTube. And it's coming into Tot Hill. I gotta be honest, I've never even heard of Tot Hill. I don't know if it's just because I'm not very well informed, but I've never heard of Tot Hill. I've heard of a lot of these, but just not Tot Hill. Tot Hill. It's quite catchy though. And look at that, we've got our own little platform just for this one. No sharing platform there. Just a nice little track on the end, just for the Staten Island Railroad, and then 4 wasted tracks. Look at that, I do love the detail in this game. Look at that, like the gold surround on this headlight. Or headlamp, I think you'd say in America. The carriages ain't particularly good, but nah. They only cost 100 grand each, so I'm not really surprised. So there it is, the Staten Island Railroad is up and working. Let's speed this up again. Going through a new year. Did we get any new vehicles? I don't think I checked. Staten Island. How much were the boats? Like 216,000. Are there any other passengers? No. So that's a passenger boat, that's a tanker, and that is to carry everything else, like a general freight boat. That's useful to know. So what's it, 216,000? We're definitely getting another one of those. Definitely. If you'd like to have the second boat named after you, why don't you give me a comment? I'm waiting for names. I thought people would jump on that, like, oh, I can have my name in the game, but nope, nobody has suggested it. Like, literally. If you want your name in the game, I'm not going to rename any towns because I want this to be fairly accurate. But if you want, like, a bus named after you, a tram, a train, well, trains are going to be a bit harder to get, but I'll try and put you in, I really will. Especially on something like a bus or a tram. I'll definitely put you in if you ask. That's not a promise, but I'll try my hardest too. Right, did we have enough for I think we had enough for a boat then, I didn't see in time. We've definitely up a few 100,000. 29. The money is coming in now. Are we making any... What are we losing money on? That would be a better question. Why are you losing so much money? It's up to capacity. I know. I've just worked it out because I'm an utter genius. It's because all these vehicles are too old. God, that is a lot of vehicles. Oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. Should we have these coloured? Yellow. They're going to be yellow. These are going to be the old yellow taxis in New York. Like the run through New York. What was I going to do? Upgrade. That's not even on... I was thinking upgrade was at the bottom of there then. Replacement. La Obisons. This does mean we're not going to have any money. Oh, we got enough for a thing before I do that. Depot. Buy ship. You will be fine. And you, set line all. Staten Island Ferry. There, we now have 2 boats on the Staten Island Ferry. Right, back to this. Upgrade replacement. 100% yes. And go. Go. What if I press the button instead of just saying it? Yeah, it's amazing. I got a voice activated game. Here comes boat 2 or ship 2. What's it called? Ship 2? Ship 1? Yeah, because we renamed the first one. So both of them we're making the same then. 300,000, 300,000. God, trams are doing well. I'm glad I put them in. 60, 200, 200. We're making about nearly 1 million, guys. Not quite. Well, let's call it 800,000. 800,000. Oh, I'm happy with that for the time being. I want more, but fairly happy with that. I suppose we should start considering putting more lines in. I am genuinely considering this line, which goes from Bridgewater, Piscataway, Edison, Woodbridge, Tottenville, Tot Hill and Tottenville. I wonder if they were named by the same guy. South Shore, curves around Tot Hill, Bayonne. Probably skip Syracuse, we'll have a different line which goes Syracuse, Newark, because these tram lines and things ain't permanent. And then, God, that's going to be expensive. These are our 2 biggest towns, I think. Population, yeah, Jersey City, 1,700, and then Hobbiton, 1,100. That means there's 2,800 people in this part here. And another, what's that, Syracuse? Another 800, well, pretty much 900 over here. So this is our biggest area by here, which isn't surprising. But yeah, look at that. These towns are almost meeting now. Like, wow. But yeah, this is going to be expensive. When the line comes through here, like, jeez, that's going to be expensive. That's not going to be for a bit of time. Definitely. I can't believe how much this is growing. Like, seriously. This is huge. I still haven't... Has that fixed our problem? Have any of our vehicles replaced? I'm going to assume they have. 65,000. If it keeps losing money like this, I'm just going to delete the line. I can't afford to be paying... that's expected as well. Oh no. Why haven't I got passengers? Where's the ferry? Right, the ferry ain't working yet. That's a bit of an issue. That's losing us 100,000. This is... Oh, look at that. We're nearly making 500,000 on the tram line. I'm glad I put that in. Otherwise, we'd probably be negative by now. But why is this losing money? Vehicles? Some of them have replaced. Right, I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hope you had a nice Christmas in 1869. And I will catch you next time. And again, if you want your name or anything in the game, if you have any suggestions, history, anything like that, just give me a bell. I want to hear what you think, guys. Your opinions, anything. Just leave a comment below, and if you're not, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching.